Okay, so I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Baldwin. This is Evelyn Baldwin and Roy Baldwin of Baldwin Smokehouse. And I just have a few questions for you all today. So I'd like to know first, what inspired you to form Baldwin Smokehouse?
Well, we always cooked.
Okay.
We were youth pastors and we used to do the cooking, and when we did reunions we did the cooking, and she had her specialty that she cooked and I had my specialty. Mine was always smoked meat and barbecue and fried fish. My wife, on the other hand, was what?
Sides and desserts.
Okay.
So we could get into the kitchen together on any given time and make it work because he would be working on what he have to work on. I work on what I have to work on. If we needed to cut up some additional, let's say condiments or something for something, we got together and made it work, got it all together. And it wasn't like the pressure of cooking was all on one person because most of the time you look at the pressure of cooking, it's just on the woman.
And
But we would
so
get together and do it together.
and so her specialty, what she was always known for, was Evelyn's mac and cheese.
Okay. So would it be safe to say that Baldwin was formed from love in the kitchen?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you get one of our cards, it says on there
Labor.
about cooking being a labor of love, expression of God's love from us to you. And
That's
that's
beautiful.
literal, for real.
And coming up in the South, of course, like I said, I was actually born on a plantation. It was 14 of us, and we was very poor,
Hmm.
and so we always valued sitting together, eating, and cooking.
And then I grew up here in Saginaw, and every day my mother, she cooked dinner every day. And then on the weekends we were at my grandparents' house, and they would start cooking for Sunday's meal on Saturday night. So I was always in the kitchen and being around people where they were cooking. So we were always sitting around the table.
All right. So how long have you been in business?
Well, with this business, we opened up on November 8th of 2019.
But we started business together back probably about 91. We used to be the only black-owned beauty and barber supply
Oh, well.
business here. So we started business then, and our focus was always the same: creating jobs and helping to build a community.
So was that business is here in Saginaw as well?
Yeah,
Or
it was here in Saginaw. Yeah.
Okay. Um, what is a challenge for small business for you?
Money.
Money.
And then being a small business, a lot of times people they'll probably be ready to go to let's say like the chain businesses.
Hmm.
So for people to come in here, you have to be intentional because it's not like there's a mall around here. There isn't a theater. There isn't anything that draws anybody to this area because all we have are the fast food restaurants, and then during the week people are passing through as they're coming to and from work. So for people to come here, they have to be intentional. So for a small business, you need the community to be ready to give you a chance or to come in and try it because we'll have customers, they'll come in and be like, I can't believe this place isn't full. And that's because people they may not have known that we were here because this building had been vacant for some time. They'll look
Over
at it.
7 years.
Yes, they even forget that it's here until they happen to look up on the sign one day, or you get people that's getting off the expressway for gas, and then they say, "Oh, there's a barbecue place. Let's go in there." And then they come in and try it and be like, "Oh my God!"
And they keep coming back.
Yeah, so that's a blessing.
And one of the things that when we opened, when we opened this restaurant, uh, we would have a lot of people. One of the things that inspired us was a lot of people would show up at our house doing 4th of July, whatever. They knew we was going to be cooking, right?
Mhm.
So they would just so happen to show up.
They say, "Oh, we just happened to be in the neighborhood and decided to stop."
And
But
they,
but for us, we were just when we were cooking, we didn't know how to cook for just 2 people, 2 or 3
Mm-hmm.
people, we would always cook mass amounts of food.
So if 30 people showed up, we was already prepared.
Especially coming from a family of 14, I would assume
Oh yeah,
that'd be
absolutely.
common.
And so one of the things that we always talked about the spirit of excellence. So if we open a black business
Mm-hmm.
restaurant, we didn't want to open up a hole in the wall or just a place
Mm-hmm.
that people came and they was doing it just because they were supporting us, but we wanted a really nice place, a nice clean place.
A
We
nice atmosphere so that when people came in, they could feel like they were at home. So we've had people, for example, they're maybe riding down the street, their vehicle stopped, they need a place to just wait for their tow truck or whatever situation they're in. They'll come in and they might stay all day and they feel comfortable because our goal is to make people feel comfortable and at home. And a lot of times we'll notice that people come in and they might be in here for 3 or 4 hours, which we know for you to eat, it doesn't take 3 or 4 hours, but because it's comfortable, that's a welcome change.
and one of the things that we probably didn't expect when we opened it, we thought that it would be more supported by black customers. But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, we do have loyal black customers. Most of them do takeouts, except on Sundays. But we have we've gained customers from all over because they did a TV show called Mid Michigan Under the Radar, and they showed it a series of times. And one of the things that has happened that I didn't expect is like how people said from Saginaw said, "Well, I'm going to Detroit to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to here Grand Rapids to eat."
Mm-hmm.
We get people from Detroit and Flint and as far as away as Ohio come here just to eat. I had someone the other day said, uh, I rode an hour and a half to get here, and I asked them where were you going. They said we was coming here,
Baldwin.
and I found that they said we can't get this kind of food nowhere because it is all from the scratch. It's a labor of love, and you know we used to think about if you want to go somewhere and sit down and eat some good collard greens and some candy yam and mac and cheese with some southern fried catfish, and then leave there and take you some tea cakes with you. You can't find that nowhere. Do y'all know what tea cakes are?
I saw them coming in the door and I said, I need to try a tea cake. Didn't I say that?
That's
I
a
like tea. I mean,
that's a southern thing. That's
okay.
down south. My wife had never heard of tea cakes, so
Okay.
she made them during Juneteenth because
Mm-hmm.
that. And ever since then, she has to make two or three batches a week.
Okay.
Especially the older people who know what they are, and now the younger people
I know.
are coming in just to get tea cakes.
So for us, we feel honored when people take time out of their busy schedule to come to Baldwin. So when you step in the door, our goal is to make you feel that you're at home. It doesn't matter if you come at 11 o'clock in the morning or you come at 8 o'clock when we're closing. We want you to have a great experience no matter what time you come.
And the last, what would be your customer's favorite dish or the top seller?
It depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Some days the southern fried catfish, and believe it or not, a lot of the people up north are now, especially the whites,
Mm-hmm.
they had never really had southern fried catfish before. People from Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, they know what southern fried
Mm-hmm.
catfish is. Some days a lot of fish go out. Triple threat platters, very popular, which is pulled pork, pulled chicken, and brisket.
Okay.
Then there's other time that the ribs, like today, I couldn't tell you how many slabs of ribs we sold.
Even yesterday morning, we sold a lot of ribs.
And then for the demographic of this area, rib tips. People love rib tips. And so it kind of depends. Now, when you see brisket flying out, you already know who your customer base is. and our black community is just now getting used to 16-hour slow smoke.
Real
Just
barbecue.
It's real barbecue for real.
yeah, all wood cooked. We don't
Uh-huh.
use charcoal gas. It's all wood cooked.
And I'd like to ask you, what message do you have for the people in closing?
If you haven't tried it, you need to come to Baldwin's and check it out. Check out our what do you call
Check us
it?
out on Facebook.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we're still at a 4.5 rating. And I used to feel bad because it went 5 star. Because I'm saying, why can't we be 5 star? And somebody said, in a restaurant to get 4.5, that's high.
Oh yeah.
And people come here and they say, I saw your rating. And I said, well, and one of the things that I was always afraid about going into a restaurant business is that being criticized or judged. When you got a restaurant, you're going to be criticized, you're going to be judged. But most of all, people love it here. They love the food. You know, some come in and say, well, it don't taste like my grandmama. But then you need to go to your grandmama.
And I will say that it is a beautiful aesthetic in here, in the epoxy, from the epoxy tabletops, from the music, from the low lights. Everything is beautiful, and I would just wanted to share that with you all. But where can we find you?
We're at 3316 East Highland Road in Saginaw, Michigan, right off of 75 I-75, exit 149.
Well, that's it. You all heard it. Come check them out at Baldwin's Smokehouse. Thank you.